Welcome all. I'm going to teach you the basics of civil engineering. So in this subject, today I'm going to explain you the introduction to civil engineering and what all things we will study in this course. So basically, introduction to civil engineering aims at helping you to understand the basic terminologies used in civil engineering field. So it might help you after you graduate and you join as an IT support guy in a construction industry or any civil engineering related projects. So basically, the objective is to give you a better knowledge on civil engineering terminologies, and we are not discussing much complex analysis or any other structure analysis or any other geotechnical analysis in this subject. Hence, we will be going through very basic terms and definitions and other things in civil engineering. So we have 3 modules in this course. The first module is actually the general introduction to civil engineering, where we will study the relevance of civil engineering in the overall infrastructure development of the country and how civil engineers is helping in shaping the infrastructure of the country, and what all projects and how are we involved in all those things, and what are the responsibilities of a civil engineer in ensuring the safety and reliability of his infrastructure. And next we will discuss in the under the heading of general introduction, we'll give a brief introduction to major disciplines of civil engineering. We have several disciplines in civil engineering, and we'll give a brief introduction to everything on how, in which discipline, what all things we'll do. And after that, we'll just move on to the introduction to buildings. There, we will discuss about the types of buildings. What all types of buildings are there? Maybe might be an RCC building, might be a steel building, and all those things. And how are we shaping those buildings? Everything. So the next is the selection of site for buildings, whether it's a residential area or a industrial building. There are different types of buildings, as we have explained earlier. It might be a residential building, industrial building, educational building, or that means an institutional building. So next we will discuss what are the criteria for the site selection of these buildings. So we need to follow a specific criteria for selecting the site of these buildings. And after that, we'll move on to the topic named components of a residential building and their functions. And in this, we will go in detail, discuss in detail about the components in a residential building, what all functions they will do. And next, we'll move on to the topic building rules and regulations. In our country, even in every state, we have some building rules and regulations to be followed while constructing a building or any infrastructure facility. So all these things we have to follow. So NBC means National Building Code. Next is KBR is Kerala Building Rules. CRS it is Coastal Zone Regulations. So all these norms we have to understand, and we have to apply it in while we are designing a building. All those things we'll come to know about that. Then we'll discuss about what is meant by plinth area, built-up area, floor area, carpet area, all those things as per Kerala Building Rules. So these things will be done in module 1, and then we'll move on to module 2, where we will first discuss about surveying and what are the importance and objectives of a survey. Then we will study about different construction materials and their properties used. And the different construction materials are, as you all know, it will be brick, stone, cement, sand, timber, steel, anything, and which can be used for construction. Then we'll discuss about cement concrete, how it is made, how it is prepared, what are the procedures to be followed. Then about steel sections and steel reinforcement, what are the types of steel sections available and what are their uses, all those things. And next we'll discuss about modern construction materials, where in the new era of construction, what all the things we are using as a replacement for the conventional methods. So all these things we'll discuss, which will include architecture, glass, ceramics, plastics, composite materials, and all the insulating materials, obviously. So these things we'll discuss in the last part of second module. And after completing the second module, we'll move on to third module. In third module, we'll be discussing about the building construction, in which we'll discuss about what are the types of foundations. As you all know, what is foundation and by what the term foundation is meant by, and what is meant by the bearing capacity of soil, what are the function of foundation, what are their types, are they load bearing or frame structures, all those we'll discuss. Then we'll discuss about brick masonry and how they are arranged and different types of bonds, English bond, Flemish bond. There are different types of bonds in brick masonry and also in random rubble masonry. So all these things we'll discuss, and next we'll go to roofs and floors. What are the types and functions? What are the materials used? Then next we'll discuss about basic infrastructure services, MEP, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning units, elevators, escalators, fire safety for buildings, all those things. Then after the last part of third module, we'll discuss about green buildings. What are the materials we can use if we want to construct a green building, and what are the criteria to be followed for constructing a green building. As you all know, this green building is gaining popularity these days. And what are the water management environment for green buildings? All those things we'll discuss in the last part of module 3. So we'll start with module 1 while the regular classes commence. So until now, just understand that these things are being discussed in this course, and the outcome what we expect from this course is basically that you have to be well aware about the terminologies and names of all the materials, the construction activities, and all those things used in civil engineering field, so that once after your course, if you are being assigned into a civil engineering project as a IT developer, or if you are from an artificial intelligence stream, and this artificial intelligence is also gaining importance in civil engineering construction. So if by chance you are being allotted to those fields, then it will help you to better understand and implement your technical skills to improve the civil engineering aspects. So this is the main objective that we are expecting from you once you finish this course. So with this, I am concluding my introductory video. Thank you all.